So now we're gonna do a rose clay mask. And the rose clay mask can be mixed with any type of water. I like to use a hydrosol. Hydrosol is almost like a essence. Pretty much it's distilled from rose petals, pretty much like rose water with the rose clay. So we're just gonna pour it on in. Just a little bit. You don't need a little bit, goes a long way. I'll put this down right here and get my little brush. Should have wet it, but it's okay. So you get your brush and you make sure all your powders get mixed in together very, very well. And so I need a little bit more water, or rose water. Add a little bit more. Okay. We're gonna mix it up. And this is just a rose clay mask. And that's what I'm saying. You don't need a lot of water. Just make sure it mixes well. Get out all the little clumps and the little bubbles. Now we're gonna do a patch test to see if the client can take the mask first. You never want to apply a mask just because someone has good skin. We're still gonna check in on their skin just to make sure that they can take the mask, okay? So mix it really, really well. Okay, I think that's good. All the bubbles are gone. And then we patch test. We're gonna put a patch test right on the side of her face. Take a little bit of your finger. I know it's cross-contamination. Don't get on my nerves about that. I'm gonna put it right here. And you normally let that sit for about 1 minute to 5 minutes. Some people like a patch test for 5-10 minutes. That's a little extreme. That means we have a lot of time, but right now we don't. So we're gonna leave it on for about 30 seconds, maybe a minute. And then we'll check in with our client. How does that feel? All right, so that's the fastest minute ever. So we're just gonna apply it to the face. So let's move on. Be careful of the hair. We don't want to go into the hair. And a little bit goes a long way. I really didn't even need to use that much clay in the bowl. I know I used a lot, but I just want to make sure you guys know less is best. Again, try not to go too much into the hairs. Grab a little bit more. Perfect. Nose. Be careful of the nose ring. And in between the eyebrows. If you're going to do corner of the eyes, just make sure you do a little bit of the corner. Don't do the whole entire corner because we don't want any clay in the eye area. Underneath the eye. You can do on top of the eyebrows if you want to, but I'm just going to stay away right now, or for now. And that's for a clay mask. And she's beautiful in her rose clay mask. I don't know why I sung it like that. Oh, I cracked my voice at the end. It's horrible. All right. So we let our mask. So see what I'm saying? I wasted a lot of clay. You only need a little bit. It really, really goes a long way. Need just a little bit. Okay. So we let our clay mask sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. In those 5 to 10 minutes, we now grab our handy dandy massage oil. Well, actually, we'll use this one. This one has an awesome frankincense, vitamin E. Oh God, I'm forgetting the oil. Jesus. Okay. Anyways, this has a wonderful frankincense, vitamin E, and an actual fractionated coconut oil mixture mixed into one. So when you spray it in your hands, 1, 2. Wait a minute. Wrong bottle. It was coming out too fine. Did I break it? Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Yep, there we go. Yep, okay, Jesus. Because one's a spray and one's just pump, okay? And it confuses me. So we put it in our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You do 6 for an extra squirt. We're gonna put this in our hands and work the décolleté area. Because now that she's now masking in the ambiance, basking and masking in the ambiance, her mask is drying. So we give her 5-10 minutes, even 15 if you want, 20 at the maximum. You don't want to go over 20 because, I mean, come on now, that's a long time. You do your nice little 10 to 15 minute shoulder massage. So this would be called a European facial, when you give somebody a facial plus a massage. And if you really want to kick it into 20 minutes on the face, then you would do her feet and hands as well. So you can do 5, 5, 5, 5. That's 20 minutes. So 5 minutes on the hands, or you can just break it down in 2 minutes. So you can do 2 minutes on the shoulder, 2 minutes each hand, 5 minutes on each feet, or 6 minutes, give or take, whatever you want to do for 20 minutes. So you work the shoulders really, really good. Go down to the arms. Wait. Ask her to take in 3 deep breaths. And exhale. And inhale. And let's just say she did 3 deep breaths. It smells wonderful. It's really, really good stuff. Well, how did that smell, Sophia? Was it bad?
No, it smells good.
Okay. The laughter. Okay, so now we can take off our mask. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way. To see how thick it is, I actually just should have put a lighter coating of it on, but I overdid. But that's okay. Uh-oh, is it itchy?
No.
Oh, okay. It shouldn't be. It's just a basic clay that is good for all skin types. And the drying of the clay lets you know that, hey, it's time to take me off. Or you can leave it until it turns completely white. Then that's fine as well. All clays aren't supposed to stay the same color unless it's maybe activated charcoal or some green clay mask, like green clay from the, like seaweed mask, all that good stuff. Then yeah, it's going to stay the same color. Okay, how we doing?
Good.
Perfect. We're almost there. Almost there. But remember how that one small acne bump was oozing out? Because of the clay, it dried it up. So again, I use a little bit too much clay. That's why a little bit goes a long way. You only want a tiny, tiny bit. And the brush I used is actually really, really saturated. And I should have actually used a nice fan brush, something that's small and lightweight that will only apply a little bit. So we ask our client, how's their skin doing?
Good.
From a scale of 1 to 10, no burning, tingling, or craziness.
0.
So not all the time you need a chemical peel. Not all the time you need something harsh. Because she's been taking care of her skin, so I know I only needed to use a mask. Clean up the skin a little bit. Do some extractions, and that was it. Yay, it's Rosie Sophia. Right. It's Rosie. That's just the final cleanse, that's all. That's the moringa. Moringa's good for your skin. From the Jamaican island soap family, all that good stuff. Moringa. Moringa's awesome. Hard to get over here, but well, certain places sell it. So see, this is why we do a final cleanse. You see how it's coming up? She still has the clay into the skin. So we're gonna use our little brush to really dig in. So grab our brush, a little bit of water. Okay, here we go. Oh, a little juicy, it's watery. Okay, here we go. A little spicy. So see, even the brush, see how it's pink still on my bristles? Right, so that's how you know that it's still on the skin. That's why we use a soap and we cleanse for the final time. We do a final cleanse. Be careful of the nose ring. Go to the side. Underneath the eyes, go slow. Upper lip. So she already folded it out and it's perfect. She's reading the mind. Telepathy. Oh, it's a really powerful. Make sure it doesn't get caught into the hairs. Remember, we're using a rotatory brush. We don't want any hair to get caught in between, even eyelash hairs, because once it gets caught in between this little rotor, rip the hair out. It's crazy. Like Saw 5. It's not good. Fatality. And underneath the chin. Mm-hmm. And I think we got everything. We should be good. All right. Uh-oh. What happened? Did I miss a funny? Oh, shit.
It's in my eye.
It's an eye? No. Is it okay? It's better? Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me.
Nothing.
6 pumps. Let me add the moisturizer. Hey, what's going on? Can't believe it's 3 o'clock already. Jesus, what happened? That bump right here, it's gonna keep oozing out, so in a couple days it'll go away. Hopefully. It will. And I know that felt a little weird. Neck muscles were tight. So right here at the thumbs. So you feel, see, not. So you have 2 right here on the sides. They feel weird, but it's you working all the time. That's all. Everybody has them. But we're done. Yay. We survived. Thank you so much.